Hello everyone, in this video we will do a chapter review to prepare and help you for upcoming summative tests about angle properties and straight lines this week. This video has 3 sections. Section 1 is all about multiple choice, Section 2 is a short answer questions, and Section 3 is a constructed response. Let's get started. Question 1. Which statements are correct? Choose all that apply. Before we answer this question, let's define first what's a complementary angle and a supplementary angle. Complementary angle are two angles which has a sum of 90 degrees. So when you add two angles, it's actually equal to 90 degrees. On the other hand, supplementary angles are two angles that when you add them, it's actually equal to 180 degrees. Now let's look at the options. 40 degrees and 50 degrees are complementary angles. 40 degrees and 50 makes up 90. Hence, this is an answer. So 120 degrees and 60 degrees makes up 180. And that's a supplementary angle. Therefore, it's also an answer. 20 degrees and 160 degrees are complementary angle. So, as you take a look, 20 degrees and 160 is 180. It's more than 90, hence it's not an answer. For letter D, 15 degrees and 75 degrees are supplementary angles. 15 degrees plus 75 degrees is equal to 90, and that should be complementary angle. Hence, it's not an answer. For letter E, 80 degrees and 100 degrees are supplementary angles. When you add them, it's equal to 180. Hence, letter E is also an answer. Question 2. In the diagram, two straight lines intersect. Which equations can be used to find the value of x? Choose all that apply. Now looking at the figure, these are two intersecting lines. So let's letter A. 4x is equal to 36. 4x is not equal to 36 as these two lines form is when you add them, it's actually angle on a straight line. It should be 4x plus 36 is equal to 180. Hence, A is not an answer. 4x is equal to 144 for B. 4x is equal to 144. So it's actually correct. Why is that? That vertically opposite angles are actually congruent to each other. So 4x is equal to 144. So we can encircle that, which means that this 36 degrees here is also equal, it should be 36 degrees here as well. Okay, if you take a look at the given figure, it looks like 36 degrees and is even look bigger than 144. Hence, this one is actually drawn not to scale. Okay, not to scale. Now for letter C, 36 degrees plus 4x is equal to 144. 36 degrees plus 4x is not equal to 144. As I have mentioned, it should be equal to 180 degrees. Therefore, C is not an answer, but it should be D. Why is it 180? Again, this is an angle on a straight line. Alright? Letter E, 144 plus 4x is equal to 180. 144 plus 4x is not equal to 180. They are actually equal to each other. Hence, this is not a possible answer. For number 3, what is the value of A or alpha? Now, we apply our knowledge on angles on a point here. So angles on a point is equal to 360 degrees. The sum of the angles on a point is equal to 360 degrees. Hence, to find A, so we just need to subtract. So alpha is equal to 360 minus 21. Okay, 360 minus 21. If we subtract that, we'll get 339. So 339. Hence, the answer is D. Question 4. In the diagram, line L1 is parallel to line L2 and cut by transversal by line M. So M is the transversal. Which statements are correct? Choose all that apply. So angle 1 and angle 7 are alternate exterior angle. So before, maybe we can have a recap of all the things that we've learned so far for a parallel line cut by transversal. Angles 1, 2, 7, and 8 are called exterior angles. So meaning angles that are actually outside this figure. Meaning, but then how do we know that which one are equal? Angle 1 and angle 7 are equivalent or congruent to each other because they are alternate to each other. Angle 2 and angle 8 are equal to each other as well. And again, they are called alternate exterior angle. On the other hand, angles 3, 4, 5, and 6 are interior angles. And angle 4 and 6 are congruent to each other because they are alternate to each other, or we call that as alternate interior angles. Angle 3 and angle 5 are also alternate interior angles. Alright? On the other hand, we also have these corresponding angles. In here, we can see that angle 1 corresponds to angle 5. Angle 2 corresponds to angle 6. Angle 3 corresponds to angle 7. And angle 4 corresponds to angle 8. So, these pairs of angles are actually equal to each other. Now, let's apply all that in all the given options. Angle 1 and angle 7 are alternate exterior angle. Yes, so because angle 1 and angle 7 are exterior angles and they are alternate to each other. Angle 3 and angle 6 are alternate interior angles. Angle 3 and angle 6 are alternate interior angles. This is incorrect. Why is that? They are actually co-interior angles. Then it's not part of the chapter, but when you add these two angles, they should be equal to 180. So meaning like angle 3 plus angle 6 is equal to angle 3 plus angle 6 is equal to 180. Again, we call that as co-interior angles. Same thing with angle 4 plus angle 5 is equal to 180. And again, they are called co-interior angles. So B is not an answer. Angle 2 and angle 6 are corresponding angles. Yes, they are. So to remember better, perhaps corresponding angles, corresponding starts with letter C. Okay, corresponding starts with letter C. And as you can see, we have an angle that looks letter C here and cut by a transversal. Now these two angles are actually equal to each other. Also, we can say that angle 3 is equal to angle 7 as well. And they are corresponding angles to each other. Alright? So, C is correct. Letter D, angle 4 and angle 6 are alternate interior angles. Angle 4, and this is true, or this is correct. So, and for letter E, angle 8 and angle 3 are alternate exterior angles. They are not actually. They don't have a relationship. Angle 7 or maybe angle 8 and angle 3, you can angle 8 and angle 3, yeah, they don't have. Angle 7 and angle 2 are corresponding angles. Angle 7 and angle 2, it's actually no. Angle 7 corresponds to angle 3 and angle 6 corresponds to angle 2. Hence, this is not an answer. So the answer for question 4 are A, C, and D. Question 5. Find the value of x. Now, as you can see, there's a figure that is a rectangle. And when we talk about rectangle, when we add all the sides, the interior angles of a rectangle, it's equal to 180 degrees. Hence, to find x, we have x plus 2x plus x plus 24, and the sum of this is 180 degrees. Now we combine like terms. X plus 2x plus x is equal to 4x plus 24 is equal to 180. Now 4x is equal to 180 minus 24, right? And that's 4x is equal to 156. Equate x by dividing both sides by 4. Hence, x is equal to 39 degrees. Hence, the answer is letter B. Question 6. In the diagram, DEF is a straight line. Find the value of angle DEG. When you say a straight line, the sum of the angles that makes it is equal to 180 degrees. Therefore, angle DEG plus angle GEH plus angle HEF are all equal to 180 degrees. Let me write that down. Angle GED, all right, angle GED, angle DEG plus angle GEH plus angle HEF is equal to 180 degrees. Okay? Now angle DEG is x plus 30 plus x plus 40 plus 2x plus 10 is equal to 180. Now combining like terms, x plus 2x will give us 4x. Now 30 plus 40 is 70. 30 plus 40 plus 10 is equal to 80. So plus 80 is equal to 180. Move 80 on the other side of the equation. We'll get 4x is equal to 180 minus 80. And that gives us 4x is equal to 100. Equate x by dividing both sides by 4. So the coefficient is 4. X is equal to 25. Now, we found already 25 degrees. The question is not asking us to find x, but to find the value of angle DEG. Now, looking at the figure, angle DEG is equal to x plus 30. So, angle DEG is equal to x plus 30. So, we just need to add x here. So, we get 25 plus 30 is equal to 55 degrees. So, which makes, this is angle DEG. Alright. Question 7. Find the value of x. Find the value of x. Show clearly the equation on how you will determine the value of x. So as you can see, this is an example again of angles at a point. Angles at a point makes up 360 degrees. Okay, makes up 360 degrees. So let's put that here. You can put that around here. Alright, now let's add all of them. So you get 3x. So 3x plus 45 plus x plus 44 plus 3x minus 23, and again it's equal to 360. Combine like terms, so 3x plus x plus 3x gives us 7x. Now 45 plus 44 minus 23 is equal to 66. So plus 66 is equal to 360. Now moving 66 on the other side of the equation, so get 7x is equal to 360 minus 66. Okay, so 360 minus 66 is equal to 294. Now equate x by dividing both sides by 7. Okay, that will cancel out 7. X is equal to 42 degrees. 42. So x is equal to 42. And this is the answer already. Question 8. 3 line segments intersect to each other and forms a triangle. Forms a triangle. What is the value of x? In this question, we will be applying our knowledge on the sum of the exterior angles in a triangle. So, as you can see, this line here, the one that I am putting a green color, is actually a straight line. Since this is 150, which means that this angle is equal to 30 degrees. Now x is the sum of 40 and 30. So x is equal to 30 plus 40, and that gives us 70 degrees. So x is equal to 70. Done. Alright, so for question 9, find the value of x and y. Now, we can start our solution by looking at this part of the figure. So since this is 7 degrees, opposite of that is 7 degrees as well. Okay, 7 degrees as well. And if you take a look at this part, this is, and the sum of this, the one I highlighted in orange, is the sum of this is 180 degrees because it's an angle on a straight line. So to find x, we'll get 180 minus 85 minus 7, and that gives us 180 minus 85 minus 7, 88 degrees. Alright? On the other hand, to find y, we need to know this part of the angle first. And again, applying our knowledge on angle in a straight line. So to find this part of the angle, so we get 180 minus 154 is equal to 26. Right? 26 degrees. So if this is 26 degrees, then y, to find y, we need to apply our knowledge on the sum of the interior angles of a triangle. Since this forms now a triangle. Alright? So, y is equal to 180 minus 88 degrees, which is the value of x, minus 26 degrees. 80 minus 88 minus 26 gives us 66 degrees. Alright, so is the answer for y, and the answer for x is 88 degrees. Question 10. Peanut and butter were asked to solve for y in the diagram. So Peanut's work is shown on the screen and butter's work. And again, this figure is a parallel line cut by a transversal. Now, the tasks are, state the angle property of parallel lines that Peanut used to solve for y, explain why butter's work is wrong, and suggest another way of finding the value of y. So if you take a look at Peanut's work, she mentioned that, she wrote here that 3y minus 20 is equal to 2y plus 10. So this angle is equal to that angle, which is correct. So let's take a look at her work. So she transposed 2y to the other side of the equation, making it negative 2y. And then she moved 20 to the other side of the equation, which made it positive 20. Hence, 3y minus 2y gives you y, and 10 plus 20 is equal to 30, which is correct. Now, 3y minus 20 and 2y plus 20 are equal to each other because that's the first task. Because 3y minus 20 and 2y plus 10 are corresponding angles. Okay, corresponding angles. For task 2, explain why Butter's work is wrong. So let's take a look at how Butters gave the solution. So he said 3y minus 20 plus 2y plus 10 is equal to 180. So based from our first answer, they are corresponding angles, which means they should be equal, and their sum is not actually equal to 180 degrees. So we can say the sum of 3y minus 20 and 2y plus 10 is not equal to 180. They actually correspond to each other. So which means they are equal to each other. So the third bullet suggests another way of finding the value of y. Now, we know that Peanut's work is actually correct. Therefore, y is equal to 30. Now, we can also use the property of a straight line. So angle on a straight line. So I'll use another color for this. So let's say, so 2y plus 10 and y plus 80 has a sum of 180 because they are angles on a straight line. So we can use that to find another way to find the value of y. So we get 2y plus 10 plus y plus 80 is equal to 180 degrees. Alright, combining like terms, 2y plus y is equal to 3y, 10 plus 80 is equal to 90, so plus 90 equals 180. So 3y is equal to 180 minus 90, that gives us 3y is equal to 90. Equate y by dividing both sides by 3. Y is equal to 30. And here we go. Here's another way of finding the value of y. Alright. So for question 11, AB is parallel to CD as shown in the diagram. Find angle GXF. So we're looking at this angle, GXF. Now before that, we need other information first so we can answer this properly. So we have, it says here that angle CEY is 14 degrees, hence XYZ is 14 degrees, because they are vertically opposite, so 14 degrees. Next is that GXA is 59 degrees, and that is opposite FXB. So which means this is 59 degrees as well. Now since XYZ is 14 degrees, then this is also 14 degrees. And FXB, so this, which makes this part as 14 degrees as well. Therefore, or we don't actually need that information, since GXF is the unknown. All we need to have is angle on a straight line. So this is angle on a straight line. So to find angle GXF, it's equal to 180 because it's a straight line, minus 14 minus 59, and this gives us 107 degrees. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Hope this video will help you to prepare for the test this week. Thank you. Bye-bye.